So hey guys, so it's me again, Julia, and today I'm going to go through a class which I'm very excited about. It's called Slow and Strong. Now I think a lot of the time when we see something that's more strength-based yoga, it can be a little bit daunting in the beginning because you kind of look at it and you're like, it's fast, it looks really sweaty, maybe it's too much for you. So I designed this class so that we're really just holding some simple poses for long, and we're going to build strength that way rather than all of these crazy movements. So join me. Let's get started. What we're going to do is, as always, tuck under the toes and sit back onto your heels. You can also have your feet flat and sitting onto the heels. Either way, we're going to start by stretching out our wrists. So you can have your hands out in front of you and maybe start opening and closing the fingers, getting into the fingers, opening up the hands. We're going to be using or be on our arms, quite often in this class. So enjoy this moment to really get into the hands, give them some love before they hold you up for plank or whatever's coming next. And then just roll the wrists. You can also interlace your fingers and roll the wrists. Whatever feels good for you this morning or this afternoon. And then maybe shake it out. And slowly come back to center. You can also come back onto the top of your feet if your toes were tucked under. And we'll just take a moment here with our palms facing down or palms facing up, closing the eyes. And let's take a moment to set an intention for the class ahead. As I call this class slow and steady, if you know me or you've done my videos before, you know I talk fast, I'm normally thinking fast. I can get quite in my head, as most of us can these days. So I'm going to set an intention for the class, which is to really be present in the holds, to enjoy this moment, to think about my body, think about the breath, rather than letting my mind wander. Hopefully, or maybe this resonates with you. If not, pick your own intention. And then slowly open the eyes. Let's begin. So coming into our nice tabletop position, we're going to start by thinking already about how strong we can make this. So your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees, and your fingers are really widened out. So you're really fattening out your fingers here. And then just see how that feels. To get a nice tabletop, you can push through the hands, which allows you to bring those shoulders a little bit down. And then think about having a very long spine. So to have this, you have to elongate the neck, gazing down, and also activate the core muscles a little bit to tuck that pelvis in so we're not drooping here. Just feel into this, pushing through the knees, pushing through the fingers, and pushing through the tops of the feet. Think about how much is working here to keep you in tabletop. And let's start by bringing that right leg out behind us. Everything else stays the same. The right leg goes out strong. You can flex the foot or keep it pointed. And just start by thinking, not letting that right hip go down or putting too much weight in the left. Actually just elongate that right leg. Start to feel how nice that is when you have both hips even, and start to feel how your leg muscles are working on both sides. The glutes are holding, on the left side are holding you up, and this entire leg is working. And once you're comfortable with that, see if you can lift that left arm out, up and out. So really elongating from the left fingertips to the right toes. And start to feel the core really activate here. So the core is working to hold both your leg and your arm up. Keep gazing down. Try and push through your right fingers rather than the wrist. And stay here. Inhaling, trying to lengthen those fingers and the toes away from each other. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, release. Good job. Knee and hand comes back onto the mat and just shake out for a second. So you can already maybe feel that right arm starting to work as well. Once we hold, you're really activating the muscles by making them stay there and try and stay still. This is also a really good workout. Let's take that to the other side now. So the left leg goes out behind us this time. And take your time to see how this feels. See if you can drop that left hip down down so it's parallel to the right. See if you can really push through the right knee to make sure that this side is stable as well and we're not dumping into that. Seeing if you want to flex or point the foot, whatever is good for you. And then when you're ready, bring that right arm out in front of you as well and feel that core turn on. So really, as you inhale, seeing if you can elongate the fingers and the toes away from each other. And as you exhale, just feel grounded here. Inhaling and exhale. Maybe feeling a little wobble, a little shake, that's okay, that's good. Your body's trying to stay stable, so it's really activated here. And exhale, release, good job. Shake out the hips a little bit, you can also roll the shoulders. And then we're going to tuck those toes under, and we're going to lift our knees off the mat, but we're going to hold. So instead of us lifting up and going down again, we're going to push through the hands, lifting those knees slightly off the mat, coming into our tabletop position, but just with the knees lifted, and we're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Yeah, already feeling that core really activated now. Seeing if you can drop the knees down a little bit more and keep that spine long. We've got 3 more deep breaths to go. Invite that shaking, I'm definitely shaking already. And exhale, you can maybe sigh out the mouth if you've got too much heat in the body. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale, stay with me. And exhale, release. See what I mean about those wrists? Let's come back onto the heels, just shake out the wrists. Good job. And let's come back into our nice tabletop position. We're going to walk that right leg out. We're going to walk the left leg out, and you've guessed it, we're in plank position. So again, we're just going to hold here for 5 breaths. Really try and cat, like a cat, claw into the mat. So you're keeping a lot of the weight off of the wrists. If this is too much for you, always you can put your knees down, and don't worry, I'm still counting. Otherwise, come with me, lifting the knees off. 3 more breaths. And exhale. You can do it. Try and stay still in the mind. The calmer the mind is, the easier it is. And exhale. Then slowly pushing those hips back. Come into downward facing dog. Good job. Take a nice inhale here. And exhale, drop those shoulders away from the ears. Bending your knees as generously as you'd like to. Inhaling. And exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Now bringing that right leg out behind us, we're going to come into our dog split crunchies here. So let's take it slowly again. Remember, this is a slow and strong class. So bend that right knee, bringing the knee slowly forward, so you're coming into high plank. Try and see if you can touch the elbow of the right arm, or maybe even higher to the tricep. Hold for 1 breath, and then exhale, kick it back. We're going to take a knee to nose now, so inhale, coming forward, touching for 1 breath, and exhale, coming back. Taking it across the body now, last one, coming to the left elbow, 1 breath here, and take it back. Good job. Now you're just going to bring that right foot in between the hands at the top of the mat, getting off our hands for a moment as you lift your way up into a high lunge. Woo, good job. So now it's the legs turn here. We're going to take a moment here just to hold in our high lunge. So let's think about alignment here. We're dropping our hips down, trying to make sure that knee is at a 90-degree angle and not too far over your ankle joint. Holding strong here. Your leg is going to want to come into the right hip socket so it's not falling in the way. We're really pulling it so that it's one direct line from your hip. Activate that back leg. This can give you a real nice help here for the front thigh by evening out the weight, kicking the back heel. Arms are up by the ears, dropping the shoulders from those ears, and breathe. Inhaling here, feeling both legs activate. Exhale, see if you can sit a little bit deeper in the hips. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath in our nice strong high lunge. And then exhale. Now we're going to come forward, so we stay exactly the same on the legs, but we're going to lean forward and hold here for 2 breaths. So we're one long line from the fingertips to the heel, and we begin inhaling, really activating those back muscles, and exhaling, feeling that shake start to happen in the front leg. Inhale, and exhale, good job. Now bring those arms out behind you. So we're kind of flying here, bringing the pinky fingers as if they're coming to touch, activating your triceps. Lift off the back leg, and let's come into a warrior 3 variation. Airplane warrior. So bringing those pinkies together, feel your arms activate. See if you can straighten that front leg. If not, keep it bent. 2 breaths here, inhaling, focusing on the balance. Exhaling. 1 more breath, inhale. And exhale. We'll get off this leg soon. Drop that left foot to meet the right. Find yourself into Tadasana. So, shake out those arms and legs. That was really good work there. That front leg was doing a lot for us. We're going to come into chair pose now. So inhale, your arms coming up overhead, and exhale, bending at the knees. With the feet together, or if you want, hip width apart, whatever feels good for you. So bend down, sit that back down. We'll be here for 5 breaths. So keep a smile on your face. Chair pose, is a hard one here. Try and make sure you can see your toes. You can also lift your toes up to make sure that the weight is going in the heels. And if this is too much with your arms by your ears, feel free to hold your hips, your hands on the hips or at heart center. 3 more deep breaths. Inhaling, lengthening those fingertips away from the body. Exhaling, seeing if you can sit down a little bit deeper. Inhaling, really zipping those thighs together. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And then slowly try and come down low to the ground. Feel those legs really working. And sit on your butt. Come into core boat pose. So, lifting those legs, feet off the mat, You've got a bent knee here. Arms are by your side. Really trying to have a straight spine as much as possible. If this is too much for you for the core, you can have your feet down and just hold your body straight like this and come back. Otherwise, we just hold here. Again, slow and strong. So this is your time to really focus on your breath. Focus on how your body is feeling today. See if you can tweak something a little bit. Come a bit higher maybe with the chest. Or maybe you want to try straightening out the legs. We've got 2 more breaths here. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Release those feet onto the mat. Cross yourself over at the ankles. And we're going to come forward through a vinyasa to the other side. So stepping back into plank and down through your chaturanga, or just go straight to downward facing dog. And pushing those hips back. Woo! So, it felt like a long time we were on that right side, so we should really move over to the left. So, bringing that left leg out behind us, we're in our 3-legged dog, and let's take those really slow, beautiful dog split crunchies. So, bend your left knee, bringing the left knee to the left elbow, or see if you can get it higher to the tricep, and slowly coming back. Now coming to the middle, knee to nose. And slowly coming back. Taking it across the body, really nice squeeze here. Seeing if you can touch that elbow. And coming back. And then slowly bringing that left foot in between the hands at the top of the mat. Good job. Let's bring those arms up by the ears and find yourself into high lunge. So again, all the same points apply on this side, bringing that hip in, 90-degree angle, arms feeling strong, shoulders down from the ears. And let's just take a moment to focus on your breath. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Inhale, and exhale. last one. See if you can come a little bit lower. And exhale. Now staying strong in the legs as we bring our torso hovering over that front thigh. And stay strong, really elongate the fingers away from the heel and really stretch, stretch, stretch. We've got one more deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. And then bring those arms back behind you again as if you're flying. Activate the fingers towards the heels, bring the pinkies together and lift off that back leg and come into your flying. Warrior 3. So 3 breaths here, really inhaling, working on the balance. Find something still in front of you. And exhale. Remember about the arms, keep them active. And exhale. One more breath here. And exhale. And this time we're going to step the right foot to the left foot and go straight into chair pose, bending down. Good job. So we'll get off the legs for after this. So just enjoy this nice shake. Enjoy your thighs and glutes working hard. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly start coming down to sit on your butt again. Woo, get off those legs. Come into core boat pose. Who'd have ever thought we'd be so excited to be in core boat pose. And we hold here for 3 breaths. Inhaling, really activating the thighs together. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Let's cross at the ankles. Hands come in front of you. And either go straight to downward facing dog or come through your vinyasa. Upward facing dog or cobra. And push back. Downward facing dog. Amazing. So, we've worked on dolphin a few times. We're going to come back to that, but with more holding, more intention on the breath and the alignment. So dropping down to the forearms. You can always walk those feet in as close as you can. Remembering to really push through the forearms, using those shoulders. This is really good workout for the shoulders to help you push your head and neck away from the mat so we're not resting there. Zip those legs together and holding here for 2 breaths. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that right leg out behind you or just stay in dolphin for 2 breaths. Inhale with the right leg up. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale, activating that glute. And exhale. Release that foot. Swap sides if you have the right leg up. You're doing great. Just holding here. We'll take child's pose after, I promise. And exhale. One more breath. I'm shaking too. And exhale. Release. And release those knees down. Amazing work. Drop the hips down to the heels. Drop that head down. And catch your breath. Inhaling deeply. And exhale, sigh out mouth. Let that hot air go. Enjoy 2 more deep breaths here in your own time. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly wriggle your way forward like a snake. We're going to come to lying on our bellies. So dropping that belly down, bring your hands by the side of your torso and the palms are facing in towards the body. Drop your forehead down onto the mat and then zip your legs together so your feet should be touching. We're going to work on locust pose here, strengthening the back and, to be honest, the full body here. So first of all, we're going to lift our head, neck and shoulders up and hold for 3 breaths. Then we're going to move to the legs, and then we're going to move everything all together, 5 breaths. So, get ready, take 1 deep, energizing breath. Exhale. And then lift your head, neck and shoulders off the mat. And if you feel comfortable, you can also lift your arms by your side. I like to do this because it helps me to really pull myself up by activating the arms. And we go, 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. And slowly lower yourself down. You can see it wasn't so bad. Bring those hands down onto the mat. Drop your forehead onto the hands and just, you can shake your butt from side to side. Or you can just sit, lie still, catching your breath. And exhale. Inhaling deeply. And exhale. And then slowly bringing those legs together. If they've also relaxed like mine, you can keep your hands this time where they are. We're going to work on the legs. So zipping those legs together as much as you can. We're going to inhale, lift the legs up and count, hold for 3. So inhale, lift the legs, the knees off, maybe even the thighs, really pushing through the pelvis. And we begin. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, see if you can go higher, really squeeze those glutes. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then release. Shake those hips out. Good job. We'll just do one breath before we do everything together. And exhale. Okay, so bringing the forehead down on the mat again. We bring the arms back where they were, so palms facing in towards the body. Zipping those legs together. And we're going to go together for 5 whole breaths. And if you need to stop at any time, please just let yourself relax. Otherwise, let's go. So inhale, lift. And exhale, 1. Inhale. And exhale, 2. Really try and zip those legs together. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Inhale. Maybe lift a bit higher. And exhale, 4. Last one. Inhale, lift higher. And exhale, 5. Release. Bring those hands to either side of your torso and let's enjoy a nice child's pose. You really deserve it. You can have your knees wide or together and just drop that head down. Maybe you want to rock from side to side. Good work. Inhaling. And exhale. One more breath before our last exercises. And exhale. And now slowly peeling yourself up. We're going to finish with a plank variation. So we're going to take it from plank holding for 3 breaths, side plank holding for 3 breaths, and then other side plank holding for 3 breaths, back to high plank, and then we finish. So give it your all. So walking that right foot out and the left foot out, holding in plank starts now. Inhale. And exhale, really pushing, using those arms to keep you strong. Exhale. And inhale, 2. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Rolling onto the left side of foot. Right arm comes up. And then maybe lifting that top leg and trying not to kill your plant. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale, 2. And exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. And exhale, 3. Good job. Roll over to the other side. Right hand, left arm goes up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, 2. You've got this. Inhale, lift those hips high. And exhale, 3. Come back to center. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale. And exhale, 2. Last breath here. Inhale. And exhale, 3. Drop those knees down. Come back into child's pose. You are done for the day. So maybe you want to turn those wrists a little bit here as you're lying. So palm of the hand down, back of the hand back. And just swapping like this. Loosening the wrists. catching your breath. And then just slowly roll yourself up to seated in the middle of the mat. So, hopefully you enjoyed and learned that strengthening yoga doesn't have to be all this crazy jumping around. It can also simply be doing something that we know and holding it. And I think it builds strength both for the body but also for the mind at the same time. So I hope you had fun and I hope you feel as sweaty as I am, and I will see you next time.